Right. Good afternoon. It's the Mad Darbarian. I'm here at the Delta Horror Haven Scholastic Book Fair. And I just bumped into this fella, and he's got a boatload of science fiction books. Once it's Space Truckers, a whole, there's like, it's a trilogy.
Space Truckers is a series, 2 books so far. Hopefully there's going to be more.
Excellent. And I asked him, is it the same as Space Truckers, the movie that was out in the late 90s? It's not, but he said his books are better. So listen, tell me a little bit about your books and everything you got going on.
Okay. My books, I have 5 different series. They're predominantly a combination of sci-fi, fantasy, horror. Some are based on things that could be real. Some are your typical space opera, where you get the characters and the issues that come along with that. I started off with Fractured Time. That was the first book. That was a trilogy. And that started with people like us today, what we know. The second book of that led more into a fantasy world, whereas the third book then took them into space. So if we could take people like us, our perceptions of what it would be like to go through these encounters. The second book, spends a lot of time in the castle. I went to the United Kingdom and spent some time going through the castles to actually get the details so that I could write a good story.
Wow. Not like a good castle, right?
Yeah. And one of the things I found trying to develop characters, sometimes you can only develop a character too far. So I took my next series, it was a 4-book series called Space Frontiers. My trilogy ends with the characters having a little boy. The next series is the boy at 18 years old. He's doing his thing, but he's in space. So this gives you a little bit of a timeline, but it also allows me to address a lot of the issues that were on at the end of the first series. At the end of the first series, we have a space war going on, but that wasn't a relevant part of the story. So people would say, okay, so whatever happened with the war? What's going to happen? So we got into Space Frontiers, where the whole war was addressed. We have a variety of races. A lot of the battle planning was done based on I guess you could say, real tactics. Mm-hmm. We looked at some of the tactics that worked in the world, predominantly with Iraq. Iraq was a counterbalance to Iran. When we disabled Iraq, well, Iran, there goes the counterbalance, and now it's our problem. So things like this, it's kind of like the food chain. When you take out a link, guess what? You move up.
Yeah. So and I want to put out there, this guy is served in the U.S. Air Force. Thank you very much for your service.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. When did you serve?
1980 to 2002.
Oh, so you were a lifer, man.
Part-time, mostly part-time.
Mostly part-time?
Yeah.
Wow, it's fantastic. Yeah. Guys, do me a favor. Always support your veterans, right? I come from a Marine family, and I'm the only non-Marine because I wasn't tall enough. And not that's a big deal. But always support these guys. And this guy is a horror writer, so you should support him even more. All right? So it's Mad Darbarian for WON-TV New York, Cemetery Cinema, and I'm out. See ya.